By the time I figure it out,
Unless
a
your
year or
parachute
two,
doesn't open.
well,
Yeah. Yep.
I learned how to knit on the way down too.
Right.
Put that parachute back together.
Right. Yeah. And that's cool. And I've tried to emulate that. And I think that's why we kind of clung together at the Crucible, is because, which is weird because we're almost complete opposites.
Yes.
Like for example, with the tax code, you're talking about the tax code and you'll see a 60-second Instagram video and you'll take it to your tax attorney. And I'm Googling. I'm Googling and learning and trying to figure out. And I'll ask 6 tax attorneys to see if they all agree before I want to implement something like that.
Yeah. When I take it to him and say, what is that? Then he half-ass explains it to me. I remember from my textbooks, the rest of it. I fill in all the voids and go, no, it doesn't work for me. Or, oh, that's fucking awesome. Why didn't I know this?
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of people that, reading the Bible, I'm not going to go into religion here, but reading the Bible is an undertaking. That is a big book. And that's not written in modern day language.
Right.
You've read it.
I did.
You read the Bible.
Yep. A couple times. Yeah.
Twice.
Mm-hmm.
You tackled that beast twice.
Yeah. That's my personality. So I read the whole thing and then I went back and then, you get the subtext and the original languages. So I did a 1.5 year study on that entire thing.
So for me, I'm not going to lie. I want to read the tax code book. That big, nasty book that scares the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
I want to read it.
Yeah, I buy them for tax people. I'll get you one.
Yeah. No, I will sit down and read that thing, and then I will find the new loopholes that are coming out based on the changes they made.
I'll get you one.
I love that.
I can get them for $11.
Perfect. But that's that world,
I'm never going
man.
to read it.
Yeah. Nobody wants to read that thing. That's why they make it so damn complicated.
Right.
But that right there, I mean, if I can find a way not to give it Uncle Sam and I can spend my own money on something else, an investment, then we got something. But all right, that was a hard left tangent there. Going back to that 10x, 2x thing.
10x, 2x.
Because I want to talk about that. You described something to me in the 10x, and I'm hoping you can kind of expound upon this. You can 2x anything, but when you go to 10x it's a new ball game. Can you give that speech again? Yeah.
So if I came to you and I said, Aaron, what are some ways you could increase the revenue of your company 20, 30%? Your answers would be what? You can think of a million things you could possibly do. Increase your revenue 20 to 30%. But if I said, what would you have to do to multiply the revenue of your company 10 times? Then you're going to be like, oh shit. This is going to start to eliminate all the other avenues. And there might only be one way to multiply your book of business or your revenue by 10 times. So what it does for you is it makes it very simple to say, okay, this is all the stuff I don't need to be focused on because this is the only thing that's going to get me to that 10 times goal. So it makes it, because I think, I can't remember who said this, but something is not perfect when there's nothing left to add, but when there's nothing left to take away. So it takes those things away for you. Because if it's not this, then that's probably not what you should be doing. If you need all of this to keep going, you need to hire that out or let it go. You need to delegate that.
That thought process kind of blew my mind when you explained that to me, because I agree. If you try and go to the stratosphere, like that'd be Elon Musk, for example.
Right.
We're gonna learn how to fly a plane. He's like, let's go to Mars. Bro, wait, what?
Right. Yeah.
Like, whoa.
See, that would have eliminated all of the things we're doing now, right?
Yes.
So we're not doing all these other things. We're just going to Mars. That doesn't have anything to do with Mars. So we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
The eliminate makes it very easy, really. It's very, very simple. It's just not easy because then you got to execute.
And execute and then be able to pivot and still
let go of the control.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, there's going to be a therapist who make a lot of money off my ass on that part.
Yeah.
I like control. I really do.
I know you, but I think you do a good job of that. We just toured your whole plant. There's like 100 people in here. You know what I mean?
That was good.
All work you're not doing.
No, they were kicking butt and they're all doing well and they're all happy.
Yep.
I'm sure I say hi to everybody and walk around and no, it's all good. It's all people.